Hi, so thank you for clicking on this video. My name's Bike Basket, and you know the title of the video. Today I want to talk about just like staying positive and how important that is, and what I've discovered recently from some of the things I've been doing. Basically, like when the zero COVID ended, I felt like, I guess, a bit of a survivor, like a lot of people, and I got COVID and whatever, but then a couple of other things happened and I had a bit too much time to think, and I started to feel really down. I started to feel like a bit of a loser. I started to think like, and there's going to be haters that are like, you finally get it. But I began to just sort of question where I was headed with my life and worried about what I was going to be doing in the future. And I guess everybody has these kinds of thoughts. But then I just watched a couple of videos on YouTube. I'm not going to say they were religious in nature, but they might have been. And I prayed a little bit. I prayed to be like having better thoughts, having positive thoughts. And wouldn't you know it, I started to have more positive thoughts. I started to have better thoughts. And just as an example, I've been spending 5 minutes every day picking up the rubbish in my community. Just 5 minutes. I don't set a timer. I joked with a friend that I set a timer, but I don't set a timer. I just like have one bag, or today it was 2 bags. I'm getting carried away. But yeah, once it's filled up, I just, that's it. I just quit. And probably 5 to 10 minutes. But you know what? Like that's just that is just the smallest thing. But that is like positive, like I feel like that makes me feel powerful. It makes me feel important, even though I'm just picking up rubbish. It's so much more powerful than if I'm just like complaining about it, or I'm having negative thoughts about it. The other thing that I've been doing is swimming as much as I can. So even when I don't feel like it, I've just been like going to the pool and getting in the water and just swimming for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and making sure I do that. So that's been helping me to feel better as well. And, I feel like in life, it's like when you're having negativity and you're having these kinds of feelings, it's like you've got your foot on the brake. And when you start to like have positive thoughts and do positive actions, even if those actions are like as simple as picking up some rubbish on the ground or going swimming or whatever, that's when like, you're accelerating. You've got your foot on the gas, as the Americans say, you've got your foot on the accelerator pedal and you're moving forwards. And so anyway, like that's something that I just wanted to share with my viewers. In terms of English teaching at the moment, a lot of the students that I've been tutoring are starting to come back from holidays. They've all been living their beautiful lives, visiting Hainan, and some I think have even been overseas and they've been to their hometowns and whatever. So I've been like, not doing very much. But this Saturday I've got a busy Saturday. And apart from that, there hasn't been a lot going on. I've been talking to my friend about like, will teachers come back to China? Is that going to happen? And he thinks it's going to be quite difficult because of the visa situation. The international schools, they seem to be focused on recruiting from within China, and that seems to be like what's happening. So yeah, but in terms of like my first point, if you're someone who's like stuck in a rut and you feel like you can't get out of it, just try to do one thing. And for some people, it might just be so simple as like, I'm going to have a shower today. It could be like that. But I've luckily I've never been that despondent. But definitely like anything positive, anything constructive. And you do get a lot of these people that are just complaining. I mean, how much energy do you use complaining about things? Now I'm picking up rubbish in the community where I live. That doesn't mean that I live in a hellhole, okay? That just means that during COVID, I think the situation just got out of hand. And, but it's amazing, like how powerful one person is, because I've been doing this like every 30 minutes, for every day. I've been doing it every day for like 3 or 4 days. And already I've like cleaned up this huge area. It's like pretty much clear of rubbish. Like I'm not being crazy about it, I'm not picking up like every cigarette butt or whatever. I wear gloves and stuff. But, it's like, how amazing is that, like, and that's so much better than just being like complaining. And I might even like, because I'm in touch with the community people, like I've got time. I'm on my holiday, I might even just like start even doing some painting, like when the spring comes around, because I like painting. I say that, like, do I really? Yeah, I think I do actually. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know about painting rooms, but painting outside surfaces, yeah, I do like it. So like I'm happy to like do some painting and stuff like that. And when you're a foreigner, look, there's a lot of people that say, well, you can't become a part of Chinese society. Yeah, I mean, that's arguably true, isn't it? But I mean, there's benefits to that as well. I mean, if you do become like actually Chinese, you might find that it's a case of careful what you wish for. But as a foreigner, you can do these things. No one's going to stop you, and people will probably think it's quite cool. I mean, nobody's stopping me from doing what I'm doing, and it gives me pleasure. So yeah. Anyway, it's not about that. It's not about my garbage picking up hobby or whatever. What I'm trying to say is like, if you are stuck in a rut, and a lot of us in the north of China have these feelings, especially around winter, because it's just cold all the time, and it's easy to start to sort of look at it a bit negatively. But yeah. But if you're stuck in this kind of rut, just like follow my advice. Like try to think positive thoughts. Try to think of something positive to do with your life, and try to do it. Even just one small thing, like going for a walk every day, or picking up some rubbish, or whatever it is, tidying your room, whatever it is. If you can try to do that, you'll start to feel better. And like from breaking all the time, or from stopping your momentum, to now I feel like I'm going to get a speeding ticket. Like I feel like I'm, and building momentum. And it's not like being bipolar or something like that, where it's like, I'm going to this place where I'm going to be manic or whatever. It's just like, I do have optimism now. I do have hope. And you know what another thing is that I've realized as well? Having a goal, even if the goal isn't really achievable, like my new goal, I'll make a video about this. We bought the house next door. That's cool. We bought the house next door. I'll make a video of that when it's complete. Work is progressing. But now I have a new goal. I want to buy a house in Australia. Now, do I have enough money to do that? Not at all. That sounds crazy, okay? I don't have enough money to buy a house in Australia, even in a small town, small city. But that's my goal. I have a new goal. And having a goal, even if it's not achievable, or you don't see a way to achieve it, that is positive as well. That is really, really positive as well. Have a goal. Have a goal. And try to work out how to complete your goal. And like that's a really positive thing you can do as well, is just have a goal. Like it could be unrealistic, like you're going to buy a house. It could be very realistic, like I'm going to go on a holiday to somewhere, like I'm going to go to Japan, or I'm going to go to England, or whatever, wherever in the world you're interested in, Mauritius. It could be just a simple goal like that, but having a goal is really positive. It's really positive, and it's fantastic. So yeah, I just wanted to share this message with my viewers. I'm doing well. There's a couple of people who, like I don't want to get like I'm not Jesus Christ, the Lord and Savior or anything like that. But there are a couple of people who may, when you do follow someone, you sort of might think, how is he? Like there's a guy called Ben Teaches English. I was chatting to someone about this recently, like, where's he? You know, like, I've never met him, but I care about him and I wonder where he is. So there might be one or two of you out there that are wondering how I am, and yeah, that's how I am. So yeah, hope you're all well. Hope you're all well as well. Bye bye.